Well, hello there, everybody. Um, as you can see, I'm wearing a different color hat today. Just, one in my collection. Anyhow, Sleepy and I, we're just heading back. But on our little morning walk. It's very nice, lovely here in the city of excellence, Aventura. But I tell you, over the last couple days in the news, I just got to vent a little bit about the problem with the media and what they're reporting and accountability. They need to be held accountable. Everybody from Fox, MSNBC, everybody who's reporting it. And over and over and over, instead of doing the right thing, they're putting out their stuff on that Rosie O'Donnell puts out on Snapchat or whatever, or Twitter or whatever. But whatever it is, she's a waste of time. She's a big waste of time. Okay, and they're concentrating on that. However, here's the biggest issue. Here's the biggest problem. The biggest problem is that basically domestic terrorism attack that happened in Virginia this weekend was incredibly, the way they're covering it was insensitive. Okay, granted, the young lady lost her life. That is very, very sad, and I respect that. However, the part that really upsets me, and it's really disturbing, is that there were two other individuals that are actually, I believe said that they were state troopers, and they were, however, every report, or at least every report I saw, said that they were assisting law enforcement that was covering the thing. However, that's not accurate. Okay, here in Florida we have troopers. They are law enforcement. Okay, but we don't separate them. We have several different municipalities throughout the county, throughout the state. Each county has their separate little individual police departments and everything. The state, we have troopers like every other state. Montana has their troopers. Georgia has their troopers. Virginia has their troopers. But they are law enforcement. Okay? All right? But maybe I'm overthinking it. And please, I would appreciate the comments. Let me know what you think. But it's sort of disrespectful to all the troopers, even though, throughout the United States, throughout the world, all law enforcement throughout the world, they are law enforcement officers, okay? Plain and simple, all right? The way they were reporting it, they need an editor they need somebody to proofread what they're writing, because what they're doing and what they're saying is ridiculous out there, okay? And I tell you, I have family. I've had family in law enforcement. I have cousins, my father, my uncle, and so on. I have many friends. A good friend of mine works for the Florida State Troopers. He's a Florida State Trooper, and originally he was he worked at the airport. He was one of those one of the very first guys in blue, I call him. I call him a little tidy. I better not tell him that, because he's a big guy. He might beat me up. But the TSA. Whoop, just a second. Sleepy, come on, let's go. Come on, buddy. Come on, get on board. Get on board. Okay. You can't see him, but my buddy Sleepy is down there. So he worked as a TSA guy at the airport over there in Fort Lauderdale, and what he did was fantastic. He went from over there being a TSA, and now he works for the Florida Highway Patrol, or what was it, Highway Patrol troopers, same thing, right? Right. But either way you look at it is whether they were assisting. You don't clarify it. You get, people are really getting in particular about words, okay? And this bothers me. This really bothers me. And it's just disrespectful to all law enforcement officers everywhere. Okay, I worked for Department of Corrections, Miami-Dade Department of Corrections, for 36 years. Okay, and you know, but those are corrections officers. However, they are law enforcement officers. Okay, and that's the bottom line. But if you're going to nitpick and get really, really, impractical about everything, it's ridiculous. Okay. And now, speaking of words, okay, and condemning what everybody wants to say, now you can't please anybody anytime. And yes, that's a little bumpy here, so I'm getting right back in. So this is ridiculous, isn't it? This is really ridiculous. Hello, how you doing? So, because look at what's happening with, our president. And I do say our president because this is the United States of America. Nobody's satisfied. Nobody is satisfied. I'm going to go over here and just get out of the way so Sleepy can get off here and enjoy a little bit of just the area. And when I say the area, I mean not the grassy knoll, but just the area. Okay, so he deserves it. So the yacht is at work, and we're out hanging out. So there you go, buddy. Let's see if we can get you here. But it's ridiculous. It is absolutely, utterly ridiculous. And there we go. Okay, Sleepy, that's for you, buddy. Okay, see? I'm a nice dad. All right. But like my buddies that I work with, my co-workers, okay? I wasn't an officer, but you know what? I wish I was. And I wish I could, just, would have been able to, be an officer of any sort. But I couldn't. And I didn't have the honor to do that. But what I did do is I had the honor to work for the Department of Corrections, Miami-Dade Department of Corrections. And that was the best thing ever. And my last spot was in the courts and working over there in the courthouse. And I loved it. So the media, when they're doing reporting, be honest, be fair, be respectful for those that are the ones that wear the badge, whether it's silver, gold, platinum, okay. But or what I mean by that was whether county, state, federal, okay, and we should all be proud of our law enforcement. And if you need to proofread before you put it out on the air, okay, I'm speaking to Fox News right now because hey, I do talk to them. I do listen to them. I don't talk to them, but anyway, I yell at them sometimes. So be respectful. Just be respectful, because they're out there doing a lot of hard work and risking their lives every day. And the way that everything was being reported, it was all wrong. And now, speaking of the words and how words matter, I've said this before today, and it just disgusts me how everything is just utterly ridiculous. All right, really, really ridiculous. Okay. We need to have some sort of immigration stand, but and at every turn, the Democrats and even the Republicans are fighting their way. Okay, I'm taking off my glasses. I can still see. Hopefully, you can still see too. But at every turn, they're fighting Donald Trump. Why? I don't know. It's never happened before. Okay, doesn't everybody remember the live mic that Ronald Reagan put out when right before his speech or something like that? I believe it was something let the bombs, let the bombing begin, or something to that nature. Somebody's going to correct me on that, but I do know that there was a live mic with Ronald Reagan, but they're going ballistic. And why? Okay, everything's talking points. What we need to do is go back to the days where, we didn't have all these other cable news networks, okay? We only had ABC, NBC, and CBS, and Channel 51, UHF or whatever. So we can do better. We need to do better. And I know it's hot, Sleepy, so we're gonna go back in, but it's been a good 10 minutes. So I just wanted to share that with you. And hopefully we understand each other. Okay? All right. Y'all have a good day. Happy Monday. And let this week go by fast. And be safe out there. God bless America. God bless, our president, Donald Trump. And also, God bless all those first responders who are all over the world, wherever they work, trying to keep our, doing their best to protect us. I love you. I love you all. Good day.